Hello and welcome back to Two Brunettes in Baltimore.
I'm Lauren.
And I'm Tarah.
And welcome back for another episode.
We're back, baby!
We're back! We haven't recorded in weeks.
I know.
It feels
so long.
Feels good to be back.
I know.
Oh my God.
It's like I don't feel it until we sit down and record and we have the
Same.
light out and
Same.
the lights on and the camera in front of us and the mics in our hands.
We're ready.
And I'm like when we sit down and I have to say hello and welcome back to Two Brunettes in Baltimore.
We're like,
I'm like, oh my gosh,
yes.
like I'm recording.
I know.
But it feels good to be back.
It feels so good. It's so much has happened.
I know.
Also, happy birthday.
I was like, what?
It's
Thank you.
This doesn't come out on your birthday, but it's
Yeah.
your birthday today.
I turned 23.
23.
I feel so old.
You're not old.
But 23 feels old.
It's a weird age, I feel
Yeah.
like, because it's like post college, but still young,
Yeah.
where like we're not like, getting married, having kids,
Exactly.
whatever. But it's still
also like when you're 21, you're like, oh yes, I reached
so excited
21.
to be 21.
And then you turn 22 and you're like, okay, like I'm still young,
yeah.
but like I'm an adult, but I'm a young adult.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm finally on my own. I'm getting to do new things.
Yes.
Like kind of experiencing something new. But now I'm 23 and I'm like, oh my God. Like the only thing I can look forward to is turning a quarter of a century at 25 and then 30.
So,
Like I'm going to have
don't say it like that.
with kids.
Don't say 30.
Like married with kids. Could you imagine me
Stop.
with kids? I mean, I hope.
Yes, but not yet.
I just hope that like hubby can do all the right things to make me happy and like
I hope we find our right hubby.
yeah, like just make life fun all the time.
Yes, that's amazing.
I don't want to be like, oh, kids. Like,
yeah, no.
I have to change a diaper.
No, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm so excited to like be a mom one day.
Me too. Me too.
Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's going to be so, I mean, hopefully, you know, but
anyway, all right.
So
Let's hear all about Florida.
So we're going to do like a Florida recap this week, birthday recap, birthday weekend. You did so much for your birthday today, what we did. So yeah, I went to Jacksonville with my mom. This was like for 6 days. Just got back few days ago. Such a good trip. Like we got to visit our family friends there. Her really close friend from working in her 20s and his husband, they live in Jacksonville in this like literal cute house. Like it's so vibey and the decor is just amazing. Like the way that they designed it, I'm like,
what was it like?
So it's a ranch. Walking in, like you go inside, well there's like a garage, so like looking at the house, there's a garage on the left and then it's like a whole like garage and then it's kind of like an L, I guess. And you go in and then you go to the left, there's like a kitchen. But then it's cool because like everywhere throughout the house has like a couple steps up here, a couple steps down here. So it's like different levels. Yeah. There's like a kitchen and then a living room, a dining room, then the office, and then there's like 3 bedrooms. And it's just like, I can't even explain it, but his decor is just so perfect. Like I said to them, I was like, you need to design my house in the future because it was just so cool. Like I've never seen a house like it.
Was it like coastal or?
No, it was, I don't even know how to explain it. It was very, very like,
eclectic? Like, I don't know.
Like almost like Art Deco, like like 19, like there were some like vibes that were like 1950s, like bright colors, like it's hard to like almost like, do you know the movie like Don't Worry Darling, like almost like decor like that. I don't know, that's kind of what I thought it was like, but so cute. And it was just amazing. Got to spend so much time with them. My mom hadn't seen Brian, her friend, since like I believe since like 2015. So it had been like 8 years. And yeah, every day we just got to like, well, we were staying at the hotel, at a hotel near the beach. So it was like 20 minutes from their house. But every day we would like get up, have breakfast, and then we'd like either go to their house for a pool day or go to the beach. And then we'd always go to like fun dinners at night. We tried so much vegan food because they're vegans.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, and
were they like cooking, or were you guys going out to eat?
We went out to eat. Okay. Yeah, like a lot. Just I mean, it was, you know, some were like takeout, less like sit down, but most like all our dinners were like sit down dinners and everything. But yeah, it was good. Like we got there, and well, first of all, so we get there and our bags took forever to come out.
Did you think they were lost?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it took so long, but Brian, her friend, picked us up from the airport, and he literally, so when we went to Charleston last summer, that's when like our trip with Brian got canceled because they got COVID. So we went to Charleston, and my mom thought it was the best thing since sliced bread that Ubers sometimes have like fun party lights in it.
Oh my god.
Like she didn't know about that, but like we've had that in college, and I don't know, like I feel like that's like a normal thing. But in Charleston, we got in this Uber, and this guy was like, "What song do you want?" And we just said like a Harry Styles song, and then he started putting on all these like crazy lights, and my mom was like, she thought it was the funniest thing, and we were like jamming out. And then because Brian saw that on Facebook like a year ago, he picked us up at the airport, had music blasting, and had the lights going off and flashing.
Oh my gosh.
It was just such
that is amazing.
It was such a good start like to the trip.
I love that. I love that so much.
It was too good. Like oh my god. And then
I love when people pick up on the little details like that.
I know, like he paid attention, like, and my mom was like, "Oh, like that's so funny," because in Charleston he was like, "Yeah, I know, that's why I did it." And it was just hilarious. And we got there pretty late like the first day, but we get back to the hotel and he got us like all these snacks, like literally so much more than we would ever need, and like all this like stuff for the bathroom, like self-care stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Bath and Body Works soaps, a body scrub, a body oil, makeup wipes, sunscreen, bug spray, like literally everything you could think of. And then literally like a whole tub of hummus, salsa, guacamole, chips. He got those, like, I swear he got from Sprouts. Do you get those like little chips for the cheese board from like Sprouts or something? Or no? Because he had like the same thing, but it was like rosemary ones.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
And he talks about going to Sprouts, so I was like, is that from Sprouts? But oh my god, like literally, and then like all these kind bars, all these like fig bars.
Oh my god.
Vegan cookies, vegan little chocolates, vegan almond butter cups, like 2 things of just like lemon seltzer water and raspberry seltzer water, like literally bananas. Like it was crazy.
Oh my gosh.
It was insane. Like I was like, we were like, you're crazy. Like we don't need all this. But it was so thoughtful.
That is so
like,
nice.
Just because you don't think about, like, I don't know. We were just like, we don't need anything in our hotel room. But then it was nice like coming back and you'd have like a snack. Or like going to the beach and you just bring like a granola bar, or like bring like the chips and whatever. So it was really funny.
That's so nice of him. I love it when people go the extra mile to make you feel like they're thinking of you, like they want you to have a good time and just feel comfortable.
Yeah, it was so nice. And the hotel was like right on the beach. It was so nice, just like literally right across, like you just go down and the beach is right there.
That is so nice.
The pool was nice. Like it was just like perfectly set up trip. And there were like all these cute little shops because we were in Jack's Beach. So like Jacksonville has all these different spots, like areas, but he was like 20 minutes from the beach. But then we were at Jack's Beach. And then there's like Atlantic Beach, which is like a few minutes down the road from us, and that had like very cute shops too. More like kind of shops that aren't like what's the word, like not chains, but regular, like
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Whatever.
More like boutique stores.
Yes. Boutique or boutique.
Bouquet or bouquet.
That's what it was. I'm like, that's not what it was. But it was really nice. No, because we talked about that today. That's why so it's funny. Yeah, and then it was just like it was so nice. There were so many like just little things we got to do. For 4th of July, we were there for the 4th. Yeah. So that day we went on the beach. My mom and I went on the beach. They kind of did their own thing during the day. And then we were on the beach all day. Then we came back, showered, went to dinner, and then like right around that area, just a few blocks down the beach. I almost say shore. I want to say shore because of Jersey, but it's not. And then we watched fireworks because they did the fireworks right on the pier, which was so nice. Literally right outside of the hotel. Like it was so nice. Yeah. So we watched from the pool because it was like right there. And it was crazy because the weather there, it's not like as humid as we expected. Yeah. It's still humid, but Charleston was way more humid, and Tampa in March was way more humid than like Jacksonville now, because Tampa is south. Like we were very north Florida.
I did look at your location. I was like, where even is this?
Yeah. It's like super it's north. Yeah. But it was like nice.
And on the east coast of Florida. So.
And Brian was like the whole time he was like trying to get us to move there.
Oh my gosh.
He just kept saying like, and the rent, Lauren, you could get a 2-bedroom for this and this. How much do you pay in Baltimore? Like all this stuff.
That is like, so funny.
It's so funny. Also, his dogs are so cute. Aww. They have 2 dogs, Maybelline and Bernadette.
No way! I love Maybelline. What kind of dogs?
So both of them, I'm pretty sure they don't know exactly because they like rescued them or whatever. Maybelline is like that cute, funny size where it's not like cute. Like she was so cute, not like tiny, not small, but not big. She was like medium, black, like. Super cute, super just sweet, and they call her Mabel for short. And then Bernadette was like a big dog, like kind of like a light color, white kind of color, like tan, and she was more like, she looked like a pit bull boxer look. I don't really know exactly what she is, but she has so much energy.
Oh my gosh.
She was so hyper, and like just she got so excited when you come in the house. But it was really nice just being around the dogs even. And so like Brian and James, they have this business, shout out, it's called Florida Bungalow. So he collects bar cloth, and he has the largest collection in the, pretty sure it said in the country.
I think so, yeah.
And it's crazy because literally like he has a whole bedroom with just bar cloth, like shelves and shelves.
Can you explain what bar cloth is?
So it's like a thick, almost like, I'm trying to think of something to compare it to because it's like hard to explain, but it's kind of like, it's hard to explain, but it's like a thick fabric basically. But a lot of it's like vintage or like, and basically there's 3 kind of categories of bar cloth is what he said. So like there's like 50s kind of bright color shapes bar like category, and then there's floral, and then there's tropical. And he basically just buys these, collects them from different things, and he'll like write where he got it, like just depending on like different trips he's been on or whatever. But basically he collects all this bar cloth, and he sets up like basically the messaging with clients and back and forth with what they need customized. Like they customize things for people. So like if someone needs curtains, but the cloth only goes down to like whatever height and they need like a little longer, they can like customize it, and they'll add like a solid color on top that matches the design or just things like that. They'll do like pillows, bags, like all this stuff. Crazy. So cool.
Yeah.
And so like people go crazy for this. Like, and he has some famous clients.
That's so cool.
Like my mom told me that Pamela Anderson
that's insane.
Buys from him, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
And that's crazy. And
how did he get into it? Did he say?
He didn't really say. Oh, I think he did. So he was saying that everything in his life stems from like his grandma's house, kind of. So I think it had to do with his like grandma in a certain way, but it was so cool. Like he literally had a whole room with shelves, and then he had a bunch of shelves in his room and in the guest room. Like there was so much, and it was so sweet. He was so nice because it was like the second to last day I think we were there. We were getting ready for dinner at his house, and he was like, "Can you guys come in here? Like I have a surprise for you."
Oh my gosh.
And he made my mom and I bags. So he does all the collecting and setting up all the, I guess, business,
like
whatever.
The functions and organization of it.
All of that. But James does like the sewing and all of that. So he's like, "Come in the room. I have a surprise for you guys." He gave my mom the cutest giant tote bag. Like it could fit so much. It's like a really pretty design. It was on my Instagram post today. I don't know if you saw it, but it's so cute. And then he had a bag made for me, but then he was like, wait, I have another bag that's better for you, that he wanted to give me instead. And it's beautiful. It has like, it's a little smaller. It's still huge though. Like it still fits so much. But it's like a bright green color on the back and on the sides and strap. And then the front is like this design. It's like tropical. These like women that are like tropical and these like, it just looks like a Hawaiian, like maybe not Hawaiian, but I don't know where from, but it's really, really cool.
Oh my gosh.
And then he made my grandma a pillow, like literally. Aww. The pillow is like so big, so pretty for her bed at home. And then he made my mom one, and then he gave me one.
Oh my gosh.
And the one he gave me was like a cityscape, and he was like, so basically this can be any city you want it to be. So like it can be Baltimore. So yeah, it was so,
oh my gosh, he seems like the kindest human.
So nice. Like just everything was just so amazing. So it was just so nice because he has always been just really good to like my mom and our family and everything. And the whole trip he just kept saying like, your mom is the best person I know.
Oh
like
my gosh.
She and your dad is just so amazing, and your grandma, like he just kept going on and on. And also just seeing like the love him and James have for each other. I can't speak. They've been together for like 25 years, I believe 25 years, and this is their third house.
Oh my gosh.
In Jacksonville. Like, and we drove one day like all around the different areas, and he showed us his other two. Well, my mom had seen them before, but he showed me the other two houses they lived in, and they were both like really cool. Like all of them were very different vibes though. But just amazing. Oh, and with the house, so when they moved to this one, all it had like outside was one palm tree in the backyard, no pool, nothing else. They've literally transformed it.
Really?
They have like all these palm trees. They have all these plants and greenery everywhere. These huge,
oh my gosh.
Is it called potters? Like the big,
yeah.
So these huge like potters that are literally like this big. I'm still trying to talk to the mic. Like with like a teal color, like so pretty. And then huge plants. He has like a lemon tree, like orange, like all of it.
Oh my gosh.
All of it. And then there's like a fire pit. Then the pool is amazing.
Yeah.
The pool has a jacuzzi in it. And then the fire pit's so pretty with like heat lamp and all this stuff over there. And then there's like a little section for the dogs to run around. And
that is so
it's an oasis.
Yeah.
I said to them, if this was my house, I'd never leave the house. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But it's just such a nice like area. I was very like just pleased with the whole just Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Like I was like, because I had never been there before. So it was nice to see that part of Florida and everything. And we got to see live music on our last night.
So fun.
My mom and I saw, like, we were at this bar, and it was this like young girl, probably younger than us. She was so good.
Really?
Singing like Amy Winehouse, but then she would sing like some Maroon 5, and then she would jump to like Elton John. And it was like so amazing. Good. And it was like this little band, like these two older guys. They were like cute, and then her, and it was cute. And then I don't even know, like everything was just very cute.
Yeah.
And
that's so fun.
The shopping was fun. I got your birthday gift there.
Oh my gosh, she got me this really cute bracelet, and you know how they come with like little cards. The whole thing was like meaning peace, and
I just thought it was nice for
cute.
like you. I don't know. It gave me like your vibes because you're always just like peaceful and like a calming presence. I don't know. So I thought that was good.
And then this candle that smells so good.
This candle. So this place is called Fig and Willow in Jacksonville in Atlantic Beach area. Check it out. They have a website and everything. The girl was saying their candles smell amazing.
Like, so
I forget what this one's called, but it's like black. Like it's the darkest candle they have, I'm pretty sure. And it just has such a good scent.
It smells like unlike anything else. It's a scent that you and I really, really like.
Yes.
Like, something that we would like.
Like amazing. Like I love all these like little cute stores.
Yeah.
Like because you can just find the best stuff there.
Yeah.
It was a great trip. And then we had to leave pretty early for our flight home because then I had to get home to Jersey and then I had to drive to Baltimore to work the next day. But everything went well. Like our flights were never delayed.
Yeah.
No problems with that, which we dealt with a lot going to Charleston and coming back. So that was really nice. And yeah, it was so nice. I missed them already.
Yeah. What was your favorite part?
That's so hard. That's so difficult.
Yeah.
Let me think about it and we'll get back to
it. Yeah.
Because it's too hard to pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's get into your birthday recap, your birthday weekend recap. Well, also before that, everything you did.
Gosh, okay. What? Oh, well, the last pod I had started the job.
Yes. Oh my gosh, we need an update on like the job.
It's been going well. I finished my training. Today was supposed to be my first day of billable hours, but I had no work to do yet. They're still like getting us on clients and whatnot, but a lot of people that I'm working with, I think, are off this week.
Oh.
Which kind of works out because on Thursday, I'm going on a surprise birthday vacation with Kateri.
So fun.
And so I'll be off Thursday and Friday from working.
So Kateri's surprising her with this trip for both your birthdays.
Yeah.
So like such a good idea.
I know, so fun.
And you need your passport. I'm like, where are you going?
Yeah,
I'm dying to know.
All I know is that it's less than a 6-hour flight. I need my passport. And it's a beach vacation.
I feel like if she's saying less than 6-hour flight, it's like 5 hours or something.
Yeah.
Because if it was 2 hours, she wouldn't say less than six. So
yeah.
where is it?
Well, also, I was like, 6 hours, I feel like can take you to, like, it can take you to Europe, like some of those countries in Europe. But I don't think we're going that way. I think we're going south.
Okay.
Is what I'm assuming.
Oh my God. This is so fun.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Has she always been like that, like a planner? Like she wants to plan everything? Or surprise, likes to surprise people?
She loves to surprise people. She like loves gift giving and surprising and things like that. But I actually kind of think, I don't know what her take on this is, but in my opinion, this is how it went down. We were supposed to plan a trip together, or like a birthday weekend celebration, and we were originally thinking of doing the Plaza Hotel in New York City.
Oh.
But then we were like, and then like, this is so silly, but like renting out a limo for the day to like take us around. And like, you know, in Home Alone, how he gets like pizza.
Yes.
And he's eating it in the back of the limo. Like, I just wanted to recreate that. Also, I love Eloise. So I was like, oh my gosh, we could do that. But we just decided against it. Like, we looked at the hotel rooms, and first of all, they're like pretty expensive, and we're like, we could go to New York whenever and like stay in a hotel that's more our speed, and like maybe just visit the Plaza for tea one afternoon or something like that.
Yeah.
And like the hotel rooms are just like older looking, like decorated older.
Yeah.
And when we had our COVID semester trip to Utah and Arizona, we literally went into one of the hotels like in the middle of nowhere, Arizona, and we were like, oh my God, we can't stay here.
Oh no.
Like we literally checked in. I did a Zoom meeting and left right after the Zoom meeting because we were like, we're not staying here. Like it's just too old for us. And there was like an updated hotel right down the road that we ended up staying at.
Oh, nice.
like kind of silly, but that moment we realized like we need something more up to date.
Yeah.
Which is so funny. So we decided against that, doing the Plaza weekend. So we're doing the beach trip. And I think it was like during busy season when she planned it.
Yeah,
so
I remember.
I was unavailable. Like I literally just like wasn't available to like help plan a trip or anything. And I think she probably just got fed up with me keep being like, next week, this day, no, this day. And she just ended up planning a trip.
That's so nice, though.
I'm so excited.
Maybe you're going to like the Dominican Republic or somewhere like that.
Yeah.
Or Jamaica or
well, you know,
no, Jamaica's close though.
Is like I kept trying to like pry for hints, and like she'd always want to tell me about it. And one thing about me, like if I have a surprise or like somebody has a surprise for me and they tell me about it, I will figure it out. Like if you're like, oh, I have a gift for you. And like you did this last night, but like I knew I was seeing you the next day. But if it's like, oh yeah, I got you a birthday gift and my birthday's not until like, 4 months, 2 months, month, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Like I will find out what this surprise is. So it's things like that where I'm just like,
yeah.
Like I won't wait. So it's kind of fun that I can wait. I think I'm going to make a YouTube video about it.
Yes. You should. I want to see a vlog. And on TikTok, you have to like record when you're there. I want to see.
I have all these TikToks ready to go.
You have to tell me right away. Are you finding out like
at the airport?
My God. Yeah. You have to give me updates.
Oh, I will.
I want to hear it all.
I will.
What time's your flight Thursday?
I have to be at the airport by like 6:45 a.m.
Tell me.
I know.
I'll be at work, so I'll be awake.
I know.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
That's so fun.
So it'll be really fun. And then she was like, I was like, oh, like, are we going to be doing anything? Like, what outfits do I need to pack? Like, I really need to know what to pack. One of the activities that she said that she didn't want to do was, like the Pig Island. So I was like, oh, isn't that like in the Bahamas?
Oh my.
And she was like, no, there's multiple places with Pig Islands. Okay, sorry. Why do I
Bahamas?
Why do I literally mimic people like in such a nasty way? Like
not even just mimic, but the TikTok. You were so animated.
We'll tell them about that later. But like, why? This is not how people talk. I don't know why I do this.
I feel like you do.
Anyway, she was just like, I didn't want to, and she was basically saying, no, there's multiple places with Pig Islands. So I looked it up. There are multiple places with Pig Islands.
Okay.
I had to check the facts. So that's this week. But yeah. Before that, like right after we recorded, like last weekend. It was last weekend?
Yes.
My parents came to visit.
No, it wasn't. Wait. No, because I was gone last weekend.
Yeah, it was last weekend.
Yeah. Wait, what? I left last Saturday, so we recorded during the week.
Yeah. So that weekend, my parents.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. It's late.
I know it is late. But my parents, like my mom used to always drive down and surprise me during school, and just like come for the day, take me out to lunch, like take me out to dinner, whatever it was, like go over like any career stuff that I wanted to go over with her, and then just like go home. A couple times she would come down and stay overnight, and like we would just have fun. And then a few times she would bring like as many people as she can. Either like her and my older brother would come, or like my brothers, my dad, my grandfather, and Oakley would come. Like like she would do anything just to like get everyone down here for the day. Yeah. And like we would just go to like brunch, and like that's 5 hours of driving, or like 5 hours of sitting in the car. Like that's a long day. Yeah. But it was always so fun. And I was literally thinking, I was like, oh, I miss it. Like, I really wish that she could come. It's just so nice having my parents here and like them being in your space for a little bit. Yeah. And so I woke up one morning. It was a Saturday morning. And I was like, my mom texted me and she sent a picture of her legs, in the car. So she's just sent me a picture of that, and she has a blanket over her legs and a picture of my dad, and they're still sitting in the driveway. And my mom is like, and I'm like, where are you headed?
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't know. I'm like, the beach, question mark? Because, like, I don't know. The beach is a long enough distance to want to put a blanket around your legs.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And she's like, she took forever to reply. And I'm like, and I just kind of ignored it. I was like, okay, maybe she's like taking a nap and they're on their way to the beach, whatever.
So you didn't suspect?
Nope. No.
Oh my God.
She's like, nope. And then she says, like, the light at the end of the tunnel. And I'm like, what? So she calls me once they're like 30 minutes away. And she's like, hey, what's going on? I'm like, not much. Where are you going? Like, what's up? She's like, I don't know. The light at the end of the tunnel. I'm like, what are you saying? Now she's being weird. So I'm like, okay, like, are you coming here? She's like, yep. I'm like, what do you mean light at the end of the tunnel? Anyway.
That's so nice that they surprised you.
It was so fun. They literally came with, well, I just took them down because they started to deflate, but they brought balloons. Aww. So they were doing like, congrats on the new job, happy 4th of July, and happy birthday.
Aww.
And so they brought balloons, flowers, like 4th of July flowers, and like all of this food, literally a huge cooler full of food.
Oh my God.
Because I had to bring my lunch.
That's nice.
So like I had so much food.
That's so nice.
I still have some left, but I just like felt so loved and taken care of. That's
so nice. And that's such a good feeling.
I know. And they came. My mom was like came and hung out on the couch for a little bit. We
Aww.
took a picture.
Yes,
with the sign.
With the sign.
She's like, look, I'm a brunette in Baltimore now.
She is. How long were they here for?
Just the day.
Just the day.
Yeah.
Okay. That's so fun.
And then she's like, do you mind if I take a nap? And I'm like, no, go for it. And then me and my dad just played some games and everything.
Aww.
And then we ordered lunch in. And we got Luigi's Italian, like, market deli in Hampton.
Okay.
So we got, like, Italian sandwiches and everything. It was really good. So it was, like, so nice.
That's so sweet.
It was so sweet.
That's, like, a nice, just kind of relaxing Saturday for you guys.
Yeah, it was so fun.
Aww. And
then they, like, hid cards in my room.
What?
So, like, when I went to sleep, there was one under my pillow, and it was from my dad.
That's so
I opened
fun.
it and I was like, oh my God. Like, you know, they were just like congratulating me and everything.
Aww.
So it was like right before I started working too. It was so sweet.
Oh my gosh.
And then I had one for my younger brother and my mom as well. And I saw them the next day. I was
that's
just like,
so
oh, that's
nice.
so nice. But yeah, like they planned it out so well. And
that's the
like,
best.
Yeah, it was so sweet.
Aww.
And then my birthday weekend.
Yes.
Let's
me
get into it.
the updates because I've been dying to hear about it.
I know. I was
and we
so
can't.
upset.
We couldn't even talk about it at dinner.
I know. I was so upset that Lauren couldn't come, but she had work. Whatever. Maybe
I was
next
at
year.
work.
Yeah.
That was my weekend, sadly.
Yeah, but so Kateri and Zoe came. We went to Tagliata Friday night, of course.
Yum.
Of course. How could I not? And then we went on Saturday. I just said Friday night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. And then on Saturday, we woke up and made breakfast, had mimosas upstairs on the roof. It was fun. And then got ready, and we went to some wineries.
That's so fun. So where were the wineries at?
They were, like, up north a little bit. One was in Sparks, and where was the other one? Like, up past Towson. Which, like, I guess so is Sparks up past Towson, but whatever. So the first one was Bazignani. That's the wine that we're drinking right now.
Oh my gosh.
I got a couple extra bottles, but I loved it. It was a very small family-owned winery.
That's so cool.
And we got there, and we were like one of the first few people there. There was also like an engagement party being set up there.
Aww.
And we had this nicest gentleman like doing our tasting with us, and he was telling us all about the wine, the grapes, how it was made, how long it sits, like just honestly like teaching us about wine like as any tasting would be.
Yeah.
But we had a blast with him. Like he was awesome.
That's nice.
And then we sat outside on like their little patio area right by like the grapes and everything too, which was really cool. And
was it nice out? I can't even remember.
It was beyond
it was hot.
I had a heat stroke.
Oh my God.
I was dying of heat.
That's crazy.
Like it was really hot.
Actually, I do remember because when I left work that night, it was like 8 p.m. and it was still hot.
Yeah, it was.
I was like,
oh
my God, it must have been terrible during the day.
But we sat outside and we had, we all shared like a bottle of wine, and they had homemade pizzas.
Oh my gosh.
And we got a charcuterie board. Oh my God, it was so nice.
That's so nice. Wine and cheese.
Yeah. And then, and like everything tasted amazing too. Their wines were phenomenal.
Did Zoe you get like rosé, white, red, all of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Zoe was such a hoot in there. It was so funny. And this one, so like Kateri and I went on a trip to Napa before, and this one kind of reminded me of like one of the places there.
Cool.
It was really small, but like the way that they were doing the tasting with you and like were interactive and everything was really like similar to that.
That's nice
experience. So that was nice. And then we headed over to Bordy, which you might have heard of. It's like one of the more popular ones.
Okay.
Around here. That I feel like a decent amount of people go to, and it was kind of like order a flight.
Okay.
And then like they bring it to you, and you just like hang out. At this point, I'm overheated.
Oh no.
But it was still a fun experience, and then we just kind of like left early because it was just way too hot outside.
Oh my gosh.
And we came back. We literally had to nap.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. The wine mixed with the heat.
Yeah.
We were definitely dead.
But it was still fun.
That's nice.
It was so fun. And then we went to Amora for dinner.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yum.
It was nice.
That's nice.
I like always forget how nice it is.
It's so pretty.
Yeah. Next
so
time
did you sit at like a table and everything?
Sit at a table,
nice.
like, out in the dining room.
Oh.
Oh, and they have a patio open outside. That would be nice.
Oh my God. And like in the back, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my. We should go.
Yeah,
we should go soon.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So that was so fun. And then this was so cute. They brought my like birthday candle out on the champagne glass.
That's crazy.
So he put it on the base of the glass, and like it was sticking out a little bit on an angle.
That's so cute.
It was so cool. And then I had this dessert, which was like a rose ice cream with like Middle Eastern Mediterranean, I don't know, like cotton candy on top.
Oh my gosh.
So it tastes like vanilla-y.
Yeah.
And it like also just like melts in your mouth.
Oh my gosh, that
but
sounds
it's like
good.
Different texture than like American cotton candy, but kind of similar. So that was really fun. And then we went out on Saturday.
Where'd you go out?
We went to Buff.
Oh, nice.
I just feel like Fed in the summer is like
it's
so
like,
different.
Yeah, the vibes are like off.
Yeah, and then like Fells, I feel like in the summer, like people love to just like hang outside and like. I don't know. Like, there's just like a lot of like crowd.
Yeah.
Like crowds outside, and I just was like, let's just like go where like
where
I know what I know.
Yeah.
And so we went to Buff, and like both of them have been there before.
Yeah.
And so it was just like fun to go back.
That's so fun.
When we first got there, we were like people watching because after dinner we also just took a nap. Like
yeah.
I was like, I need to lay down for 30 minutes. Like. That heat got
recharge. Yeah.
But when we went out, like we were people watching at first. It was hysterical. Like
that's so
people
funny.
were dancing. Like this just group of people were all like circling around dancing.
Oh my
it was
God.
Hysterical. And then everyone thought we were triplets, and I was just telling Lauren, I was like, if Lauren was there, they'd think that we were quadruplets.
That's so funny because it's not even like I look like them.
Yeah.
But if you're getting it with them, then we would have all gotten it.
Because we get twins.
We get it all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. It's so funny.
It was so
I
funny.
think when my hair is like straighter, I think especially.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Like when it's curly, look, it's a little, you could tell it's not really, but like I feel like we always get it.
Yeah.
We always get twins.
I know.
Or sisters.
And I get twins and sisters with Kateri, and I get it with Zoe.
That's so funny. I could see it though, even though like.
Yeah. Like we all look different though.
Right. But like similar enough where like you could be sisters.
Yeah.
Maybe not twins and triplets though. Like
I know, it was crazy.
I was so sad I couldn't even be there
I know.
to
It
like
would've been
celebrate
so
you. That's why I was like, we have to do something today on your birthday.
I know, it was so fun.
Oh.
And then tonight we went to dinner. We tried a new restaurant in Fells. It's called Parada. No,
Parada?
Osteria Parada.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think, right?
So
it's so cute.
So pretty in there.
Yeah.
It's Italian. It's like all yellow decor. And it's like big, like, and it looks like in the
big,
back it was like a dining room area. And then there was like a little table outside.
Yeah.
And they sat us inside first, but then the people outside left. And we were like, can we move?
Yeah.
Because it was nice out tonight.
So nice.
But that was good.
Yeah.
We got, what did we get?
We got arancini and caprese salad.
Yes.
And then I got like the peas. It was like a pea puree with mint type of pasta. It was like really refreshing tasting.
Yeah, it was good when I tried it. I got like a ricotta ravioli in like so red sauce. Yeah, it was, and the wine was good.
Yeah, the wine was
really
good.
We got rosé. Yeah. And our waitress was really nice.
She was so nice.
She was so cute.
We made a TikTok when we were there.
Well, so we were trying to make the TikTok where it's like, usually people post it when like they're with the person so much that they don't have anything to talk about anymore. Like, and it's like, what else is new? And then it's like, shut the fuck up and eat your food.
Yeah.
And we did it just because it's so true that when like we have the pod still to record, we can't talk about things that we want to talk about because we're like, we gotta save it for the pod. So it was hilarious. But the first take, you were like so animated.
I was like angry. I was of course the one that had to say, shut the fuck up and eat your food.
And I was like, so what else is new?
Yeah,
and then
Lauren's looking all cute and like, so what else is new? She's all sweet and innocent, and I'm like,
and then
I come out with like the biggest attitude, and I'm so animated.
And then the next one, you were like waiting for your cue, but it was in the video, and you had your fork, and you were just like,
I was like this.
It's so funny. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But anyways, that was so fun though.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But like, what a recap.
I know.
We literally were like, we have to do this whole episode based on our recap because there's just so much.
I know. It's been 2 weeks. That's the longest.
That's crazy.
How fun.
Oh my gosh.
I'm glad we're back.
Me too. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to go back to your question about my favorite part of the trip. I would have to say... Just
drum roll, please.
Drum roll. I think I would have to say just like our pool days at their house because the beach days were fun, but it was mostly just my mom and I on the beach. But the pool days were like really especially fun because we would just go for a couple of the days. We would just go all day at their pool, lay out. Then we'd get like lunch, like a tofu salad or something like that, and then we would just be outside all day into night and then be in the jacuzzi at night.
That's so nice.
Drinking cocktails and it was just like so, I feel like even though it's a very like simple answer, that probably what it was because it was just nice to like talk with them and learn about their lives because I had only met her friend when I was 3.
Yeah.
And I never met his husband. So
that's so fun.
It was so fun. It
nice.
was really. Also, I forgot to mention that the hotel had like such a cute bar that was like right on the beach, and it was like so cute. It was like a little just bar, and then they had like bar stools and a whole like counter, I guess, that literally was like looked out right onto the. You gotta stop. What?
Okay.
Wait, what was funny?
Our foot touched.
Oh. Wait, let me start over.
Okay. Did you see me like smile weird?
Yeah, and I was trying to ignore it.
I know you did good.
I forgot to mention though that like the bar at the hotel was so cute because it looked out right onto the beach, so it was like all these bar stools, and you could just sit there. You could get a drink or get food,
and it's probably so relaxing hearing the waves.
Yes, it was so nice. And also like the pier, you could just like go onto the pier if you like rented chairs and everything for the day and an umbrella, and they gave you like a ticket, and you could walk. You could get like Gatorade or whatever you need because it was like a heat wave when we were there. It was like 100 degrees every day. It was so hot. But then Florida gets like those weird rain showers, and then all of a sudden it's sunny again. But it was so nice because we got to like walk all along the pier and everything. But one of those like weird things happened where it's a small world because the guy that this like Not a kid. He was like our age. This guy that was working at the desk at the hotel, he was like, he was helping us like every day. He was there like every day we were there. And he was like, oh, where are you guys visiting from? And my mom was like, oh, New Jersey. And he was like, oh, no way. I'm from Baltimore. And I was like, it was one of those things where I felt like he was going to be like, you're lying. Because then after I said New Jersey, I said, oh, I live in Baltimore. And then I'm like, he's probably going to be like, what? Right after I say Baltimore. But I was like, oh, yeah, I live in Baltimore. And he was like, oh, really? Where? And like, it was just crazy because I've noticed and my parents have noticed that Baltimore just pops up everywhere now.
It does.
In every show, every movie. Yeah. It's like, oh, this is in Baltimore. They talk about Baltimore. And like, it's like so funny because I feel like it was never like apparent before. But now that I live here, it's like everywhere. But I thought that was
so
like,
funny.
It was so random. So random. Just like this guy working in Jacksonville. He was like, I'm from Baltimore. I was like, what?
Interesting. I wonder what brought him there.
I know.
How fun.
But yeah, it was definitely a great trip and like it was really nice there and everything.
I'm happy you finally got to go.
I know. We were like, we kept saying that. We were like, this is the trip of like, this trip we've tried to do like 3 times now. And I said to them, I was like, we should make this an annual trip. And they were like, maybe next time we actually go to like a resort and we all stay somewhere else.
Oh my God, how fun.
And we were like, yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, game over.
I know.
That's so fun.
I know. So many fun things coming up, though. I'm excited for your trip.
I know.
And to hear about all of that. Oh, my God.
I'm curious to know.
And once this is out, we'll already know.
I'll already be back, basically.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. So what the heck?
And now I'm getting my tattoo.
Oh, I know. She's getting
in like 2 seconds.
You already have it.
Stop. Yeah. That's weird.
I know.
And going to Aruba in a month. Oh my gosh. Crazy.
There's so much coming up.
So much.
Oh my gosh. Also, during this week, Zoe and I booked our trip to New Orleans.
Oh my gosh. When are you going?
In the beginning of August. It's just for like
and then you're going
weekend.
To Canada.
Yeah.
So that's why we're like the
back to back. Yeah. But we're going to go visit my brother and like stay with him and his girlfriend and the doggy.
You get to meet the dog.
I know, finally.
Oh my God.
But yeah, that'll be super fun.
That's so fun. Yeah. Aw.
Yeah.
We're going to have so many things to tell on the pod in the next coming weeks.
We will.
Well, I think this was a good episode.
It was fun to hear all about your trip.
I know.
And everything.
I'm glad I got to hear all about your birthday. I was like waiting to hear the details, but couldn't really hear much of it because had to save it.
Yeah.
But I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have a good week and stay positive. And make sure you subscribe, like, comment on YouTube, and listen on Apple or Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. All right. Should we cheers? Yeah. Cheers to your birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday. Cheers. Bye.